Fair use is found in Section 107 of the U.S. Copyright Act and functions to limit the exclusive rights of the copyright owner. Federal law states fair use requires no permission from the copyright owner to use the work and is not an infringement of copyright, and provides a number of illustrative examples of potential fair use, including criticism.
Welcome. The name of this program is Noshü is Live. That's me, and it is. Oh, man. This is going to be a messed up show. It's going to be so messed up. Okay. My name is Noshü. Thank you so much for being here. I'm nervous because I've been thinking about this program for quite a while, and I've been working on it. No, let me correct that. I've been thinking about it for a while, and this date has been planned for a while, and I am here. I am completely unprepared. I am so behind on what I would like to bring to you all. Do not subscribe to this channel today. Please watch, and if you need to make some kind of mark to show that you were here, you can dislike this, because I don't feel it's going to be worthy of a like or a follow. However, I humbly request that even though today is going to be a total fiasco, you return tomorrow, the same time, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's UTC -5. And I'm going to try to do it better. I'll try to get it better and better. Now, this is the deal. This is what's going on. I'm going to do this live stream every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All the days. All the days of the week. Every day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Live streaming at 9 p.m. Eastern. Then Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern. How I like to say it is, I'm going to own the nines. But not based on how I'm going to perform today, because this date kind of snuck up on me, but the date is in stone. I made a promise to the old gods and the new that I would start this day no matter what, because I always have some ideas that I would like to do, and then I get closer to the time to do them, and I get scared, and then I quit. And I'm only going to say it this episode because I am going to try to be better for you all. I'm going to try to deserve likes and try to deserve views, and if I don't deserve them, I don't want them, I'm not going to try to steal them from somebody else. I just want to see if I can entertain you all. I have a history of entertaining quite a while ago. I can go over that in the future because I have an episode to do every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday until May 18. May 18 is the last day of this. I'm calling it a season, and I'm calling it a TV show. I know it's a stream on YouTube, but I want to treat it as a TV show. I'm kind of old school. I like to think how Johnny Carson and those guys did. It's not a talk show, but I want to entertain you. I don't want to just say, ask me anything, and I'll spend the time answering questions, even though I can do that too. And I will be doing that on Saturday. Saturday is going to be the day where we have brunch together in the morning. If you decide to come with me, if I can earn your trust. Saturday we have brunch, and then I'll go over some of the comments and messages and things and acknowledge you all because I can't do it during this live stream. I know most people, they hold on. First of all, that's got to stop. All right. Yes? Yes. Okay. I know most people who do live streams, they communicate, they interact with their audience at that time. And I just wanted to do a show, you know. I just want to put it out there. The interacting part, you'll find out, because doing this show live every day is going to make it painfully clear where my weaknesses are and where my strengths are. And one of my weaknesses is that, you know, it's a personality thing and a mental thing of interacting with people. I know that sounds weird, but so to try to entertain you all, and God bless those YouTubers who can talk to people in the chats and, you know, make entertainment that way. But that's not the entertaining to me, or the type of entertainment that I would like to do. So I won't be reacting. See, that's another. See, this thing is going to go totally off the rails because my brain is so. Pull it together, Noshü. Pull it together. You don't know. This is important to me. But it's not important enough for me to put as much preparation in it as I could. I did it how I did things in the past, except this time I couldn't just quit. Because, as I said, I made a promise to the old gods and the new. And I believe in the old gods and the new. So, if I made a promise, I'll tell you exactly how it went down real quick. I'll try to make this quick. I have a history of coming up with brilliant ideas. They're genius. They're groundbreaking. And I think them through really well. This is no like a boast or anything. It's just I'm a member of Mensa. And, you know, I've hung out with these guys. And we're weird. We're different a little bit. But anyway, came up with great ideas. When I'm lounging around, they flow. They feel so good. But then when it's time to implement them, I get scared. That's a self-esteem kind of thing. And I know a lot of you all can understand that. And we're going to address that over the course of this this show, because I'm going to do this every day, no matter what, because I made a promise to the old gods and the new. Doesn't mean it's going to be good, and doesn't mean it's going to be successful, even though I know it's going to be successful because the old gods and the new gods told me it would be. They just said, just do it. You know, stop quitting all the time. Stop going halfway. Just go all the way, and I'll show you what it can do. Anyway, so the story I was trying to explain it. So, came up with this idea for this, another great idea, because I have millions of great ideas, just like everybody does. And, so came up with the idea for this show, and I was like, oh man, this would be great. Let's do this. And so as it progresses, you know, get closer to, you know, finalizing things like, you know, picking dates and coming up with bits and things like that, I start to get scared. And it's because, you know, just like most people have these feelings. What if it's not good? What if I try to make something funny and nobody laughs? What if I try to make something serious and people laugh? What if I put my heart into something and people step on it? So that's how I always felt, you know. Even though history in my life has proven if I finish something to completion, it works out well. But it's that mental thing that keeps me from getting to the end, you know. So I'm thinking that I'm about to back out of the idea of this thing that you're watching right now, which is nothing. It's nonsense. And you're not even watching, tell you the truth. There's nobody watching. Nobody knows I'm here. I'm on this little sliver of the internet that nobody even knows I'm here. And I'm going to be doing this thing until May 18th, every day. And just because I'm going to be doing it every day, and my face is going to be And this show, and the name of the show, Noshü is live. That's going to become known months from now. Months from now. Like a long time from now. But it will, because of just doing it over and over. But so I was getting close to the end of making this thing happen. Not happen, but where I would have to start implementing. And then I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. This is going to fail. People are going to laugh. It's going to be horrible. Then the old gods in the new said something to me like, do it for yourself, You owe it to yourself to follow through and to make it happen. And I was like, yeah, I owe it to myself to follow through and make it happen. But then I realized that I owed it to myself all the time to make it happen. And I never made it happen. So what's going to make this different? That because I knew that I could get out of it, I was going to get out of it. And then something happened that changed this whole thing. The old gods and the new said to me, all right, if you ain't going to do it for yourself, do it for us. Now, I believe in the old gods and the new gods. And I prayed to the old gods and the new. And when they said, do it, if you can't do it for yourself, then do it for us, I didn't have an excuse. So, and this was about 2 months ago that I had this conversation with the old gods and the new. And so I said, okay, I'll do it for you all. And then it became kind of concrete where then I had to do it. So, but that didn't mean I put all my energy into it with all the time that I had. I didn't. I spent a lot of the time not doing it, if you know. Well, you will find out what I'm saying. But the date was firm, and I had to stick with the date because I made that commitment. So here I am. So I'm going to try to give you something. I don't know what it's going to be. First of all, y'all ain't even here. There are 0 people. I'm assuming there's nobody watching because I didn't advertise this anywhere, except that I said that I'm going to be. I programmed the start time for this to go live in YouTube, and maybe people saw it that way. But there's no way they would be interested. I'm thinking not today anyway. The first day. That's why I feel so comfortable to just talk to you and get this stuff out, because most of this stuff I'm not going to be talking about again. So that's why I'm here. So I'm going to give you, as you saw with that opening, there's many things. Okay, this is how it's supposed to be. I don't know if I'm going to let this video post because I really want to tell you everything, but I don't want it to be there for history for people to go back and figure out stuff, because part of doing this show was for not to spoon feed people everything, but let people figure out things on their own, So, but I feel the need to tell you in this video because this is not exactly what I had planned. Anyway, you see that? Oh, where did he come from? Just showed up. All right. So let's get this thing started. I was going to tell you how things were supposed to go and then how they will go. Let's just get into this thing. So, I'm going to tell you a quick one. There's this guy. His father was part of the military. I know this is, I just swung far. I understand that. Please hang with me. You don't have to follow or subscribe or even like. You can dislike, but hang with me and see if this is something you can get down with in the future. See if you can see what the potential is in this. And if you can see what the potential is, tell your friends and share me. But anyway, all right, so there is this guy. His father's in the military. His father gets killed in service in the military. So this guy joins the army. He becomes an intelligence officer. And he gets shipped over to the Philippines, an island somewhere in the Philippines, one of the small islands in the Philippines. And he's an intelligence officer, so he's told to go over there and disrupt things, like disrupt the air bases, disrupt the piers at the harbor, that kind of thing. And so he goes over there to do his thing. He's over there creating havoc. He's dedicated. See, right now I'm missing my spritz, which is out of camera range. I can't reach it, but I'm already into this, so I can't do it. So I got to learn that to make sure it's nearby. My lime twist, it's not here. I got to make sure it's here. It's over there. It ain't here though. So, cheers. So, this guy goes over to an island over in the Philippines. He's over there creating havoc. He's fighting with people. He's killing people. He's doing his job. A year later, his side of the war surrenders. They surrender. He's over on an island kicking butt, and that year that his country surrenders, leaflets are dropped saying that they surrender. He doesn't believe it. He says he thinks it's an ally. He thinks it's the enemy's way of trying to get him out of the jungle and get him captured. So he said, "F that. I'm going to stay where I'm staying." So this dude, I'm going to give you the year that he got there. He got to the island in 1944. He stayed there, not believing a surrender was happening, for decades. Decades. During that time, he fought with the police. The Filipino police. He killed people, all under the guise that the war is still going, but the war is over. So, that was 1944, 1945. The war ended in 1945. 1970 something, I think it was 74. A dude went over looking for him. And looking for other things like a unicorn and all these other, a dragon's egg and all this kind of stuff. He find this guy hiding out. They're the same nationality. So I guess the guy trusted him a little bit. And they became friends. So this dude took pictures up with him and that kind of thing. And went back and said, "Come on, man, you need to. The war's been over. Been over. You got to go home, man." And dude said no. So this guy goes back home with his pictures. He shows his government that this dude is still hiding out there and he's still fighting wherever he can. There were in 1945, there were 3 of these dudes. One surrendered, one got killed or something, and this dude was by himself. By the way, this dude's name is Hiro. Like hero. Hiro. So, the dude went back to Japan, the guy who befriended him, and said to the Japanese government, "Man, this guy's still hanging out over there. He won't come back." So the government sent letters and things trying to force this guy to try to convince him that the war is over. He says, "I need to be properly relieved of my post." So, so funny. The government finds his commanding officer, long since retired. He owns a bookstore or works in a bookstore or something like that. They get this dude on a plane and They send him over. They send him over to Japan to. I'm sorry. I was trying to find. I wanted to show you. See, this is why I'm so jacked up. I'm gonna find it anyway. Please be patient with me while I look up this one thing, please. Thank you so much. See, normally, if I had my act together, there'd be music playing. I have a little banter going where I could, throw a little stuff out at you. Oh, the weight thing. Listen. It can't all fit in this one episode. All right. So they found his commanding officer, a bookseller. Get that guy on a plane. He flies over to the island, meets Hiro face to face, and he reads him like a proclamation. This is what I wanted to read to you. It says, in order to convince this guy to get the heck off the island, I'm sorry, my dog just got up. He's sick. He's 17 years old, and let's see if I can. He's over here somewhere. You like my Charlie Brown Christmas tree? You see his head? He's stuck on my lighting. Anyway, I better get back to this story. So his commanding officer goes over there and then he says to Hiro, in accordance with the Imperial Command, the 14th Area Army has ceased all combat activity. In accordance with military headquarters, you are relieved of all military duties. Units and individuals under this dude's command, they need to place themselves under the command of the nearest superior officer. When no officer can be found, they are to communicate with the American and Philippine forces and follow their directives. The dude saw the proclamation. I'm sorry, I'll tell y'all about this. Man, it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, so the guy is properly relieved. He finally gets to go home. So he goes home. Let me show you. Take a look at this real quick. His name is Hiro Onoda. All right, so he gets back home to Japan. He becomes a big celebrity. They want him to run for their equivalent of Congress. You know how, if you're American, living in America, and hopefully we will have people watching from all over the world, that's what this is going to be guided toward. But in America, people are always talking about American values and that kind of thing. Hiro, when he got back to Japan, felt like Japanese people lost their Japanese value. So he decided to do what his brother did and move to Brazil. So he moved to Brazil. He got married. And then some in the 80s, 1980, 84, something like that, he read in a newspaper or magazine that a Japanese kid killed his parents. And that moved him, and he decided to go back, and he started this camp for youth. And he also went back to that island in the Philippines, and he donated like $10,000 to this school there. And Mr. Onoda lived to the ripe age of 91. He passed away January 16th, 2014. The reason I talk about this gentleman is because, and I didn't mention the nationality to begin with, is because as an American, America was at war with Japan, of course. But I don't like to think about I focus on the things that are separating us. Like right now in America, there's either blue or red, or, and people die by these clubs, these allegiances, and not me. That's what this show is going to be about. We're going to be, like this story here, we're going to be talking about international things. Some people are not globalists. I am. So if you're not interested in that, it's okay. This is going to be, this show might be only for like 2 people. But I just want the people who are dedicated to this kind of idea to watch this. Like if there was anybody watching right now, and if there were enough people watching right now, I guarantee you if we looked into the comments, there'd be some derogatory things related to race or gender or that kind of stuff. And that stuff makes me crazy. And I don't want to deal with that. I spent like this last year fretting over the state of my country, and I'm exhausted. And I need a place where I don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. So I am creating that kind of space for myself. And I hope you will be able to get down with that as well. So, also today was a weight. First of all, I was trying to lose weight before I started this. Like I said, I knew about this a couple of months ago. I started trying to lose weight yesterday. So, needless to say, I haven't lost any yet. But I'm considering today the first day of the diet. And take a look at how much I weigh. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. Yikes! All right, I'm holding the camera. I'm holding some light, so add another pound on there maybe. So today was going to be the day that I started with you all together. Us, maybe a few of you all wanting to lose some weight with me by, between now and May 18th, which is going to be the last show. And I started off very well. Like today, I only had like half of a pizza. That's all. So I'm doing pretty good, as you can see. I'm a piece of crap, man. I'm going to find out. This thing here, I'm a veteran from, I was in the military a couple of times, actually. And you find out things under certain circumstances, like stress or that kind of thing. Doing this show live every single day for like 5 months with no breaks, I'm going to learn something about myself, and I'm not happy. I'm already depressed about what I think I'm going to learn about myself. Like what I already knew is that I'm going to fulfill my commitment to the old gods and the new. So I'm going to be here every day. But what I'm going to be broadcasting? It might be depressing for me, but I don't have a choice because I got to do this. I want to say, please hang with me. maybe you can learn something from me. Because I'm going to learn something from myself for sure. But maybe you can learn something. And hopefully, I don't know how this could possibly be entertaining. How I am screwing this up so royally already. But you can please join me. As I said, for this episode, you don't need to subscribe, and you don't need to like. But I want you to remember me. Come back tomorrow and give me another shot, okay? I'm going to try to do better. So, anyway, to wrap this up, what was planned for the last portion of this show was like a little deep dive into Bebe Rexha. She's a singer from New York, I think. And I was going to do a deep dive, and I don't know where she's from. You see why I hate myself so much? I'm trying not to. I'm trying my best not to, but it's so easy to hate myself. Hold on. You've got to see my beautiful little boy over there. Where is he? I don't know how to use a camera. There he is. What's going on? What are you up to? Anyway, so I was going to do the thing about Bebe Rexha. Mainly because I love this song that she did with Louis Tomlinson called Back to Me. I can't even think. I need a break. Give me 1 second, please. I make myself crazy. I make myself crazy. That's better. So, I'm doing this thing on this show that is going to take a lot of dedication from people who watch this show. That's why I know it's going to be successful, but it's going to take a long time to get there because I'm going to be making y'all work. So I was going to do the bio, like a quick bio on Bebe Rexha, just so I can get to that song. And what I was going to do was a lip sync to that song. So I'll record myself lip syncing. Dog's over there. I'm all jacked up. It's just a mess. Get it together. Get it together. There's an important light that should be on that I forgot to turn. Excuse me 1 second, because I want to. I can't even get up because I don't even have the right pants on. I'm supposed to be wearing pajama bottoms, but I ran out of time. All right, getting back to Bebe Rexha. So I was going to do the lip sync because copyright stuff. I can't play the song and lip sync to it on YouTube. So the technology doesn't exist yet. I've been thinking of it. How can I use someone's song in a lip sync kind of way without, copyright kind of thing. So the closest thing that I came up with, but the closest thing I can do is do the lip sync on video, and then we link it to a video of the song, from the official page. So you play their song from their official page, and you watch my video, and you see the lip sync. You see a sync up. So I did the lip sync and I used a green screen, but it was so horrible that I went back to film it the next day. I still have the old one, but I went to film the new one the next day. And then I went today to finish the editing so that I could show it on this show. But this is what I got when I opened up Premiere Pro. Check that out. It's a whole lot of nothing. All of the videos gone. Gone. Thank you, Adobe. Thank you. Back to you. Thank you. So, what I wanted to show you is not available because I didn't save it somehow. I screwed it up somehow. However, I still have that old one. And I would like you to see it. So, what I would like you to do, you will not do it. You will absolutely refuse to do this. But I'm going to throw it out there anyway. Because they're out of it'll probably take out of let's say 1,000 people, maybe 2 people will do it. And I'll just get viewers 2 out of 1,000 over and over until this is going to take a long time. But this is what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. And I'm not going to copy anybody else's stuff and do this. So what I did was, and you got to listen carefully to this. Okay. You need to go to my Twitter page, which I'm going to throw on the screen here. Stay with me. As soon as you throw that, you don't have to like or follow or anything. But this is the best way that I can get at you. Oh, it's also in the description below. I'm sending a link to the video that I did initially for Back to Me that I thought was crappy, which is crappy because the lights, and you'll see halfway through the video, I just stopped editing and I just let the whole thing just go because I knew I needed to redo this thing. But I don't have the new thing anymore, so I would like you to see this. So what I would like to show you is my Twitter account, address, whatever you call it. Please go there now. And I don't know what I'm doing. Twitter. I don't. Okay. I am so disgusted. This is the last day this is going to be like this. I promise you I'm not going to bring this drama every single day. The only reason I'm here today is because of my promise to the old gods and the new. If I didn't make that promise, I wouldn't even be here to show you this crap. You know what? Let me put Hiro arriving on again. That'll give me an opportunity to get up and put that light on that I wanted you to see, and then see if there's a difference. And then you can leave comments to let me know. Take a look at this for a little bit. As soon as I get the light on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Do you see any difference? You notice anything different? Do you like it better? Please let me know. I hope you do because I put a lot of energy into this. And then you see there's spaces and stuff. Wherever there's space, I'm going to be writing the names of some of the people who watch these videos who said some positive, not positive, but some things that I felt, whether it was positive or not positive, constructive. But I just want by May 18th, I want this whole wall to be filled with names of people who have supported me. It's nothing, but for me, it's It's personal. I'm painting that. Who cares? Anyway, I don't have a final card as far as, because I didn't get around to that. But I want to thank you for watching. Don't follow me today. Don't subscribe today. Don't like today. But do something to try to, if you need to subscribe to get the notification that I'm on, you can do that respectfully. Because I want you to come back and give me a shot to knock this out. I think after a couple of months, I think I might be okay with this. I might be doing good at this. So thank you so much for putting up with me today. Kobe thanks you. Kobe is my boy. Hey, look how cute he is. Thank you so much. As I said, I don't have an ending card for this show, but I do have a video of a drone. Enjoy. See you tomorrow. I'm begging you. Please come back tomorrow. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. UTC -5. That's what? Like in Tokyo, that's 10 in the morning. So in Japan, I'll see you tomorrow morning. People in the North America, Europe kind of thing. I'm speaking like I have a big audience. I got nobody watching. There's nobody watching this. I'm talking to myself, but it's okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take a look at this drone video.